And Terry, do you want to do the welcome and call to order?
Oh,
You just have to say.
yes. Hi, everyone. Welcome to this Zoom meeting. And we will now be called to order.
Okay.
And there should be four of us right now, with Carla joining very shortly. So I'm glad you could all come.
And I sent out the last year, so you guys should have that. And then just a little bit ago, I sent out all of the agenda and meeting minutes from 2023 so that we have that to work on.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And what we did last year is there's 3 people, so this year there's 4. We broke it down into sections. So one person did the executive summary. I think one person did business from the audience and business from SPD, and then somebody did policy review and business from the committee. Does that sound right, Terry?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes.
I was looking at the executive summary, and I think we can almost use the first 3 lines exactly the same and just change the dates.
I think so too.
Okay.
One thing, this really is not going to take as much time this year as it did us. Hi, Carla.
Hi, Carla.
Yeah, there you are. Hi, Carla.
Hello.
So this really isn't going to take as much time as it did last year when we weren't quite sure what we were doing. As it boils down, we're really only doing like a 1-page summary.
Yeah.
And it just involves things like how many policies did we go through, and you know, it's just very short and very concise.
We did stuff. Done.
Yeah, that's about it.
And we did, this 2024 is our year to meet with the council. I've emailed the city manager's office to ask if if they have a date for that yet. I have not gotten a response. I don't know if you guys know our city recorder, AJ, who
Is
coordinates.
going-
She left the city and has got a new job, and so we're excited
Yeah.
for her, but it's probably going to be a learning curve for the people trying to replace her.
Yes, yeah, will be.
Yeah.
She knew so much, or knows
Yeah.
so much, and does so much, or did so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, AJ is incredible. So
Yeah.
our loss, Roseburg's gain.
Yes.
Mhm.
So, since there are 4 now, do we have somebody else have a suggestion on how to break this down?
We just divided it up, like I think I took the policies, or did we, Carla, did we break the policies up too? I think we broke the policies up.
No, there were like, I want to say there were like 5 sections or 6 sections, and we each took 1 or 2 sections each,
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. So
Okay.
1 being the executive summary, 1 being business from the audience, 1 business from SPD, 1 policy review, and 1 business from the committee.
Sorry.
Right, right.
Yep. The summary I think was the longest.
Right.
So
But
I think one person took that.
yeah, and we were discussing before you hopped on that we think that we can use the first few lines almost word for word.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We did stuff. Yeah.
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 It was written very well.
I
So,
don't remember who did that. Did Brittany do that, or did you do that, Carla?
I have been remiss in my duties, and I did not look and see what we did. I have not looked at the documents from last year again, and I don't remember. I want to say either Brittany or I did.
Yeah, I do. I think that's it, because I did policies. I know that. So, and it's very easy to do.
Yeah.
So does anybody want to do something specifically?
Well, and so just to make sure I understand, so we're gonna read through the agenda and pull out like the highlights and then we're gonna read through the minutes and pull out the highlights from each,
Yeah.
is that what?
Yeah, so if you look at the annual report from last year, like the business from the audience, it's literally like 3 lines. It says saw decreased public comment over the last year, still some community concerns about SPD and the protests, and support for civilian review board. Actually, I think that section might be pretty empty because I don't recall us having any business from the community.
We had none, we had
Yeah.
none. So that's real easy to
Yeah.
do,
That will be a real simple one.
yeah. In
And
fact, oh, go ahead, Carla.
actually, I'm looking at the executive summary for 2022, and we stole most of that from 2021.
Yeah,
We're consistent.
So is there a form that we're putting this, like a template that we're putting this into, or are we supposed to just like read through this, find the highlights, put it in a Word document, send it to somebody, or like how are we organizing it?
Yeah, whatever section each person has, if they send it all to me, and then I will put it together, just like the one from last year.
Okay.
So I think, does anybody want to volunteer for the executive summary?
I can do that unless somebody else wants to.
And like I said, I think business from the audience will be pretty simple, but somebody should probably just go back through the minutes just to make sure.
I can do that.
But since it's going to be pretty much nothing, do we want to combine that with the smallest other section looks like policy review, so since somebody could take 2.
Yeah, I can do those 2 sections.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. And then, so who wants to do business from SPD?
I can do that.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Mhm.
And so Cindy, if you're okay with it, that leaves you with business from the committee.
Yeah, I can do that. And so I went through the attachments. It's my first time doing this, so I'm making sure I understand. So I went through all the attachments. I don't see last year's to reference, but I could probably find it in my email or on the website, unless I'm just missing it in an email.
Yeah, I think I sent that out when we first scheduled the meeting, but I can resend it.
I can search it too.
It came out yesterday too. I think I got a was that included in the one with the minutes and agendas?
No.
I just sent that one today, just like an hour ago.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it was sent on February 2nd.
Okay.
February 2nd.
So really, did you find it?
I'm searching, but so I'm just want to make sure. So then I'll reference this previous annual report, and then what section did you want me to review?
The business from the committee. So what you would do basically is go through each of the minutes from the 5 meetings we had last year, and then just summarize that business from the committee section. And when you see the annual report, you can see it's pretty general. I mean, there's only 3 bullets on last year's.
yeah, I'm just looking at your stuff right now. I think last year we just listed the number of policies. We didn't list all of the policies that we did review. We just listed the number.
Yeah, that's why I thought that would be a pretty simple one.
So that one, and what else do I have?
The business from the audience, which I think will be.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Cindy, I just resent it to you.
Oh, and I found it from the first. Sorry. Okay, so then I'm doing business from SPD, and I see that last year is only like, 6 bullet points.
Actually, you're doing business from the committee.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Okay, that's only 3 bullet points.
Yeah, it's pretty general.
Okay.
And I think that is really it. Does anybody have any questions about their assignment?
I mean,
go ahead.
Do you want to get more detailed? Or are you looking for it to be like condensed to just like a few bullet points?
Whatever you think best shows what SPAC has done over the last year. If you think it needs to be more wordy, that's totally fine.
And then who's reviewing it? The council, or is this just like go to the public, or what is it?
So we create this report and we are supposed to meet with council sometime this year. Like I said, they haven't given us a date yet. But we like to try to get it done by our April meeting so that we have it and ready to go if they schedule us to meet with council.
And
And
we
it-
like to present it to the entire board too, so.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if we want to get it done by our meeting in 1 month, if you guys could do your parts in the next couple weeks and send it to me, and then I will put it all together in one document. Should we have another Zoom meeting maybe in 2 weeks?
Yeah, just a final review, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I would like feedback on mine just to make sure I'm doing it right.
I'm sure there's no wrong. way to-
Ditto.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys could send it to me before the meeting in 2 weeks, and I will put it all together and then we'll review it in 2 weeks.
So on the 21st, we'll have another meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when would you like these by so that you can compile them in time for that meeting?
Probably by, let me look at the calendar.
Tuesday?
Yeah, I would say Monday or Tuesday would probably be fine. Yeah, Tuesday the 19th would be great.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Anybody got any questions or concerns about it?
I do have a question about, I guess just confirming, like when I'm looking at the business from the Springfield PD
Mhm.
minutes, are all these objectives, were they all met, or is there somebody I can talk to just to confirm, like if I wanted to mention like a specific thing, like I saw something, just I want to make sure I don't put something in it that's not accurate, or may be able to report that it did well, or how it progressed, or do you want me to just basically stick to what's actually listed in the minutes?
Well, if you want to ask questions, you can email them to me and I can, yeah, I'll either know or I'll find somebody that knows.
Okay.
Yeah, if there's something you want to put in there.
Well, I'm just talking about like in April, they mentioned the trauma intervention program where volunteers were trained. So
Yeah.
just confirming that things like that were done.
Yep. Yep,
okay.
it's called the TIP program and
Yeah.
it is alive and well, and I saw, I think on Facebook that they just had another graduating class in November, so they have even more volunteers, so.
Okay. And the accreditation process was completed last year, right?
Yep,
Okay, so I definitely want to put that in there.
Actually,
it
this year,
actually
wasn't
just finished in January and they came and did their final inspection. We're just waiting on the final report, but yes, it's done and they said that we passed with flying colors.
it? Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. But I like that. Like there were things that now that you've mentioned that, Jonathan, that they said they were doing, and it would be lovely to have a follow-up. Like, where are we at with that?
Yeah, so if you have any questions about any of those, you can ask me and I can let you know for your report. And then we can discuss those when we present our final report to the rest of SPAC on the April meeting, then we'll be able to tell them, so that'll be a good follow-up.
Okay. Awesome. And the only other question I had didn't have to do with this subcommittee, but the position that was opened for the cultural position, when I looked at the links, the most recent one and the one before, I didn't see that listed as one of the positions, or maybe I just overlooked it.
It's way down at the bottom. I think we're like at the bottom every time. They posted it in the like November, I think, and we didn't get any applications, so then they extended it.
Mhm.
And they posted it again in January and we didn't get any applications, so now they've just extended it again till March 29th. I'll double check to make sure that all the links work, but on the press release they just sent out, it says specifically that we're looking for the cultural minority position for SPAC. So when you go to fill out the application, or somebody fills out the application, they have to put that they're applying for SPAC.
Okay,
And that's the only position that's open on SPAC, so they know what it's for.
okay.
Yeah, so if you know anybody that would fit well, it'd be great if we had an applicant. At least one.
Be nice.
An applicant?
I'll take anybody.
Yeah. No,
And
just
is that one of the positions that you can't be a city employee to fill, or?
Oh, I don't know.
Why wouldn't you be able to be a city?
I think you can be a city employee, just probably not the police department, maybe.
Okay, well, I was just curious because like I said, some like to be on a council, you can't be a city employee, right? Or like I read that somewhere that something I was looking at said, that was listed as one of the disqualifying things that you couldn't be a city employee. You had to live in the city, but
Yeah,
again, I was trying to get more information so I can pass it on. So,
I can look that up and see, but, yeah, I'll look in, the council bylaws and our bylaws and see if it says anything about that.
okay,
I have some documents here that I can look through and I'll email you.
okay.
Where are they advertising that position? Like, are they doing it on social media and stuff too?
Yes, that's my understanding. I know our social media guy has shared the city's post because the city is posting it. And the press release just came out yesterday. So I'm not sure if the city's posted it yet. I haven't looked.
Okay, because I haven't seen it. I mean, I do follow it, but I don't see every single post, but I was
Yeah.
just curious about it. Because the only way that I heard about it was I was interested in the library board and I was on the website and then I found it. So like I didn't really see it advertised when I stumbled upon it.
Yeah, the city's website for that, I don't think flows very well. That's why I sent the links to the actual application, and so it goes directly there to the application, because when you go to the announcement, it's kind of hard to find out where you actually find the application.
Yeah. And I was going to ask, is
Yeah.
there a description of what that position entails on the website also?
I think it just describes our board and how many people are on the board and what the different positions are on the board. And this is what Brittany's position was, the cultural minority community.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere on that page. So maybe they'll come out like next week or whatever.
Oh, so they haven't posted it yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, that's helpful to know. I sent it to you guys. I know the chief was gonna talk to, some people about it, and I might send it to all of our employees in case they know people that might be interested. Yeah. I was thinking about calling Brittany and seeing if she knows anybody.
Yeah.
I almost reached out to her, but it dawned on me or I decided not to, because I was like, she knows it's open. So I would have thought that she would have already reached out to anybody that she thought would be good for it.
I know quite exactly. She said she was doing some sort of study thing or graduate study or something
Yeah.
in Mexico. So she might be pretty busy and not know what's going on.
I think she is, so.
Yeah. Yeah, so, but, hopefully we can find someone.
Right.
All right, well, if that's it, unless anybody has anything else, we can probably end the meeting.
All right.
And just to confirm, you said you wanted on this coming Tuesday or the next Tuesday?
Tuesday, the 19th.
Okay, cool. All right, perfect.
Yeah, by Tuesday, the 19th, and then I will, probably not tonight, but tomorrow I'll set up the new Zoom for the Thursday, the 21st. Does this time still work for everybody?
This is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, I will set that up.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Tiffany.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
everybody.
guys.
Appreciate your time.
That's good.
Bye.
Good to see you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.